What exactly was the population of your study, and what methodology did you use to determine your sample?
Basically, the questionnaires were distributed via regions, but I focused mainly on Berbice, Georgetown, Linden, and Preco, the Essex region, and basically I distributed it randomly to organizations that utilize a lot of computers, and some of them which have servers in place.
So your population is exactly, your population would be, I'm just guessing here, businesses across Guyana that use, yeah, I know organizations in Guyana that use computers or that have servers. Was there a certain number that it was determined by or something, or did you just?
The organization on which the questionnaires were distributed to had over 25.
Oh.
This is just.
Why did you choose 25 pieces?
Guyana is a small developing country, and there are not a lot of businesses out there that have a lot of computers. So even though it's a small effort, it still has an impact. And 25, it's rare to find organizations with more than 25.
Let me just pause this, right? You seem to be defending more than answering the question. I, just like you, right? So you can't just automatically know that because this house is of size 25 by 100, you don't have 25. So I want to conform with that belief. You can't randomly decide who has 25 pieces by looking at the building. So you haven't answered your question by saying what you said.
The questionnaires covered 15 questions, of which asked if they have.
So you have 25 pieces. But how do you know beforehand?
I had to go, and some of them did, some of them didn't. I went around.
To handle these questions. So before you continue, I must commend you for your efforts, and I must say that research is evident. Your methodology for sampling and all that obviously got some issues, but research is evident. And in addition to that, because there are so many issues regarding climate change, you might very well get yourself a job. But you did a website, and my thinking is that often when you do some artifact, it's as a direct result of something that you unearthed in your study. What caused you to do that website? You never said, because your study didn't say that people weren't aware. Most of the people that you surveyed knew about green computers. 80%. Alright, so that's why you did the website. Just checking. Any other questions?
Just for me, I always have an issue with the method that we use to publicize whatever we publicize, because I see things on television and so forth. Whenever I look at it, I'm trying to send certain messages, but I don't know how effective the organizations that try to send the messages out would be, because I don't know if anybody would have done any research to basically investigate methods of getting information across the Guyanese public effectively. So for me, I'm thinking how effective a website is. And this is not something for you to answer. I remember a discussion at the forum where I think it was something to do with customs, and they were very satisfied that they put a website up with information. And as far as they were concerned, their job was done. But still the public was not consuming the information. But they were satisfied that they publicized it, so it was the public's fault. All right, so in a case like this, something as important as this, well, you did take steps like Digicel and so forth, so that might get the message wrong. So yes, probably with a combination of methods that might do the trick, or that might work. But when I heard about the website, I was just thinking a bit, how effective would it be? How many people would actually get to know about it and use it?
I think there must be some marketing, and obviously Farah would have already thought about that, which is clever. However, I don't think our society, and this is gut feeling, addresses climate change perhaps as we ought to. And I suppose it's because we're so small and relatively poor. Yeah, so maybe you have a point. It might be quite rigorous to get people to agree and buy in. At the end of the day, though, we ought to start, and obviously it's a good place to start. Why you're finding
Before one thing that Farah did look at, and it's an issue that's becoming a problem, especially in developing countries. It has to do with e-waste. I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah, she touched on it a little.
She touched on it
about how much it
She did say
make
e-waste.
it and how much goes into the environment.
Why did
She did touch on it. The tons,
Okay.
17,000.
No, but those are direct outputs from using computer system.
Right.
What I'm talking about, developing countries just depositing,
Dumping.
dumping
Oh.
waste in this part of the world. It's closely related to the same thing. So in your write-up, don't forget to draw the nexus, because as we had discussed, it's probably one and the same thing. Yeah.
All right. Well done, Farah.